So Carter's Cave is based on Plato's Cave, which is an ancient Greek tale. Uh, yeah. uh, well, in the original cave story, Plato's Cave, it stars three prisoners seeing shadows on the wall, and I've changed that to a projector, and that represents technology as a false reality. But still, the person who breaks free still goes outside and looks at nature, the sun, see what reality really is. But it's kind of modern adaptation slightly.
I'm Nathan Clark, you might have heard of me, and in Carter's Cave I played Glaucon, thank you. As the voiceover, I was both voiceover and a separate character whose name remains a mystery. Freeman. To be honest, I can't remember how I got involved in Carter's Cave. I think one day I just sort of woke up in the photography studio where there was cameras and other actors. I just went along with it because I thought I was getting paid.
Got involved in Carter's Cave one day when Carter came out the blue and asked if I wanted to be in his film. I hadn't heard much about it story-wise, but I knew he had a unique mind and I could trust that would translate well onto the screen, so I immediately jumped at the chance to star in his movie.
Freeman is a man who, ironically, gains freedom when he, again, inexplicably breaks free of his shackles in this cave. He's a slave to technology at first, but once he breaks free, he exits the cave, sees nature, and goes back in for some reason. The weirdest thing that happened during the shoot was when a dog showed up for no reason, and the camera lingered on it instead of me acting my heart out in that scene. I think that was pretty weird.
The single weird... It's hard to explain. There was many weird things that occurred on the shoot, but the single weirdest was when we were asked to grill, and I got too much into the role and started making farmyard noises. You see that about the 11, 12 minute mark. I meow and woof.
I don't think you could call the filming days typical.
Chaotic.
They were very varied and quite unique. Like I said, the first day was being in the photography studio. I was crawling about a floor.
First day we were out.
Does it matter?
Well, the first day we were outside filming scene 2 where the free man breaks out into nature, and we spent about an hour kind of at the bridge beyond UWS, and it's quite funny. It was me, Matthew and Nathan. I think Nathan you've already interviewed. He also helped me with the voiceover. He played Glaucon, and I played Socrates. During the outdoor scene, I laughed quite a lot. Nathan burst out laughing quite a few times when I asked him asked him to do all these different things. Asked him to really feel blindness, and just burst out laughing. And yeah, it's a bit mad. So the other day of filming was, I think, maybe a week later, a few days later. And that was scene 1 and scene 3, and that was supposed to be inside the cave, which we used the photography studio a few doors down. And it took a while to set up. I had to get John, the technician, John Wason, helped us quite a bit. Helped us get the projector, plug in the right laptop. Laptop wasn't working right away. And we eventually got it working. We got all 3 of them tied up with string. And if you've seen the film, Nathan bursts out, shouts Carter's Cave. But yeah, so we had Brian Shaw, who's quite good with photography, to use the camera and help me film, do the shooting, and went quite well. Maybe an hour and a bit of filming to get all the scenes done. Went better than expected. It's really good what they all done. Graham, Lewis, Nathan, Brian all helped quite well. But, there was a bit, if you look at the footage, Nathan refuses to go out the first time because he's embarrassed that there's people outside, Because I'm not going to crawl out there. I told him, get out there. Yeah, which he eventually did, and then I burst out laughing. And the second take where I burst out laughing, it's in the final edit. So, was that.
Well, working with Carter J. Wilson it was an experience to say the least. Like, not many actors can say they've worked with someone of that magnitude. It's totally mind blowing. Like, you'll never see something like that again unless you work with him.
It's inexplicable. It's very demanding. When you're on set, he tells you to look to this place, and you have to keep following along. If you don't keep following along, you get left behind and then probably beaten up. I think the cult success of Carter's Cave is... I have no words. Thank you.
Carter's Cave is a true cult classic. It will live throughout the ages of ACTV.
Bit surprised. I knew it was unusual for the start, how I kind of took my view of Plato's Cave and made a modern adaptation of it, and it became a cult classic because there's a boy in the NQ class called Leon who loves it, thinks it's a masterpiece. So it's always good to have fans.
Honestly, I'm kind of scared. Future employers might see that as my most prominent work, and that might not necessarily be what I want to be the most prominent work. No offense, Carter.
Next for me, there could be a sequel to Carter's Cave. Who knows? I mean, I'm not sure.